Welcome beautiful souls to the power of Ra, and thank you for watching. This is a thing, and today I am thankful for another day, and I'm thankful for you. And I hope that all of you are doing well in your spiritual journey in raising your energy in this very difficult time. In Third World War, where bomb is being dropped everywhere, boom, 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 boom. Raise your energy, stay calm, stay alert, and stay good to yourself. Be thankful for being alive, be thankful for everything in your life. Today, I wanted to talk about if we should remove the darkness in our life. Can we remove the darkness in our life? Can you remove the darkness in your life? Meaning, can you remove all the negative things that happen in your life? You will be facing a lot of things, marriage difficulties, money problem, a lot of things, family problem, a lot of difficult things. Can you remove those darkness within you? Yep, maybe sometime. But can we really remove the darkness? Because removing something, it means you eliminate it. It's not there anymore. You don't feel it, you don't see it, you don't see it happening anyway. But it's very impossible not to see the bad thing happening in your life and in every other people's life, because that's exactly what the world is. The world is about darkness. There is war everywhere. There is there is death, a lot of things. Okay, so there is some other way to um, make those things as if they are not there, but they are there. They are there. You can see them. But to you, there is a way you can see it. You see, the people in Jesus' time, they faced a lot of darkness. Even Jesus himself faced darkness himself. He faced his own death. His disciples go through um, the same problem. And you can, maybe sometime you can be asking yourself, like, why did Jesus have to go through that? Why did he have to die, and why did his disciple also die the same way, getting killed? Why? They are people of God. They have light in them, which is God. Why can't God protect them? And sometimes in our present day, there are people that are going through that too. They are suffering because they have God in their life. But that is impossible. How can you have God in your life? You're still suffering, you're still going through a lot of things. Why? Well, this is why I'm here today. I am here to help you to break the code to you. Why is that happening? You see, when we look at the darkness and God, you see, we should understand what is darkness first and what is God first, and then we should make a decision whether we should remove the darkness and have the light, or whether we should leave the darkness the way it is, or whether we should do something about it. Okay? Because based on ancient teaching, based on the story of Asa, it does tell exactly that you can remove the darkness. Based on the story of Heru, when he fought his uncle Set and he didn't kill him, he made peace with him. You see, Making peace was said represent that the same person who was Asa, who was killed by his brother Seth, got to understand himself. He could understand his darkness which was set in him, and he chose light over the darkness. Light over the darkness is the way of right action, right thinking, right feeling, right doing. Okay, and that when Asa attained Heru within him, that when Heru was born again, and that the same thing you should be doing as somebody who wants to eliminate the darkness within you. The way to eliminate the darkness within you is to understand the world itself. What is the world? To understand the world itself, what is the world? To understand Set. Set represents ignorance. It represents selfishness. All the lowest way of vibration, those are what world the Set represent. And Set is not a bad thing based on ancient teaching. Set is a lower vibration, the lower power that flow out of the true self, the true God, the true creator. And Set is the reason we have the world. Of course, what we see like the physical is Set itself. It's the lower energy that we see like the physical. So the truth about the lower energy is that it doesn't have, it has a reduced awareness, it has a reduced power, it has a reduced light, it has a reduced peace, it has a reduced love. That is why you see a lot of horrible things in the world. They are happening because they are happening through the lower energy. And it has to be like that. Okay, to make the world generate new thing come, old thing go, even the new thing they go when we still want them, but they still going. Okay, so, and that's the reason there is a more badness in the world. But the good news is here, is that you must have Heru being born in your life. Heru is what I have already described in the way of good action, right thought, right thinking, right feeling, right doing. Okay? When you attain this attribute of God in your life, then you have peace in your life, you have your power, you have your, in your life, you have your power, you see, over the darkness. So anytime when you are tempted, or when the bad thought want to put you in doing wrong, then you correct yourself. You see, darkness is always there, and darkness is a reason why Jesus died in his time. Darkness is the reason why Jesus died in his time. It wasn't that Jesus was a bad person. It wasn't that Jesus was something that we always, some people might put it in a way that Jesus has died to take away the sin of the world, to save the sinners. But did people stop sinning after he died? No. He died, he got killed, and his disciple got killed also. They got killed in a very different way, in a very horrible way. The mistake that Jesus did was that instead of doing a miracle, he should first give out the knowledge. And that's the reason in this present day you see there are more prophets, but they don't do miracles. They don't do miracles anymore. Okay? It's not that they can't do it. They can do it. But they decided they should put the knowledge out there so people get the knowledge. When people get the knowledge and get the correct knowledge, that knowledge they have will carry within it the miracle. So the mistake Jesus did in the past was that it wasn't a mistake anyway. It was something that was written. He will die that way. He will be killed and die. Okay, but in our worldly way of sense, we can say that he made a mistake. But in a spiritual sense, he didn't make a mistake. Things happen in divine order. So it's supposed to happen anyway. So Jesus himself has power to turn things around. Okay, so it wasn't a mistake. So what he did is that in most of his way of teaching is that he did miracle to show people that he had power. Okay, but the wrong part of it was that yes, he had to show people the power of God, but did people take it in the right way? No, they took it in the wrong way. That when people come in a very large crowd to Jesus Christ, they don't come looking for the knowledge. They come looking for miracles. Even nowadays, Jesus Christ is not here. People are still looking for miracles instead of looking up for knowledge. You see? And so, God decided to take him because God understands that his followers are there only for miracles. They are not there for knowledge. And that is why when Jesus died, when Jesus was about to be killed, he told his disciples that if you follow my way, you will carry your cross. Jesus means that if you follow my way of doing the miracle and not giving out the knowledge first, you will pay for it. Okay? Did people understand that teaching? No. It was the knowledge that I learned from my spiritual teacher. He taught me about it. You see, and I'm very, very pleased to share with you. So that if you are gifted to be a spiritual teacher like me, try to give out the knowledge. I know that it's hard to get people get the knowledge, but your knowledge can be taken by few. It doesn't matter. The few who are ready, few people who are ready, your teaching will be taken by those who are ready to listen, by those who want to change in their life, because God is a way of life. Light is a way of life. Light is a way of being a positive thinker, doing things in a positive way, having a good motive, that you can share your knowledge with few people. You don't need large people, because large people in numbers, they don't look for something that is good. And that is what the world is. The world is about having large things. Okay, so that is what I can